All right, welcome back to the channel, guys. So we've got a little bit of a different one here. I don't see this a lot on these, but obviously a lot of other people have. I've heard other people saying about it, but first one I've come into contact with myself. So long story short, this customer has come in with check engine light, has had misfire faults for cylinders 1 and 2. I removed the plugs and coils. The coils are the updated style coils, which you can tell usually by this white here, right here. Usually if they're black, they're aftermarket, and then if you pull these out, they probably have the silver insulator. Let's see. These are like the mid in between the new ones and the older ones, but still don't see these fail a lot anyway. So pulled the plugs out. Plugs look in good condition, pretty recently replaced, I believe by us, and they look to be the factory ones, so I'm not too concerned with that. Had cylinder misfires in cylinders 1 and 2. What I did is took the plugs and the coils, swapped them into 3 and 4. I know you're supposed to do just one at a time, but I couldn't get it to duplicate at the time, so and the customer wanted to take the car, so I swapped them over to 3 and 4. Misfires are still in 1 and 2. I did a compression check. They were all within spec, so no issues there. Didn't even do a leak down. There was no reason if coils if the compression is going to have good numbers. Usually if you have low compression, that's when you start looking to see where the leak down might go. Other than that, obviously we don't have any issue with the coolant here. I don't think it's super crazy high mileage. I didn't have any fuel pressure issues. This is got the good pump, the good Bosch pump. As you can see, it's off because I've already been in here, but anyway, I opened up the intake valves, pulled the spark plugs, opened up the intake valves, and I did see some pretty hefty carbon buildup here on them. So then there's the other one. So, and I already warned them that this is most likely caused by leaking valve guide seals. They don't want to take interest in doing that at this time. It is a pretty big repair, so we're just going to be doing carbon cleaning, possible software update, and fuel injection cleaning. So I'm going to show you how we do that. Never done one on N18, done tons on N14s. It's going to be similar though. Once you're at TDC, those valves are going to be closed. You can do 1 and 4 together, and then you do 2 and 3 together. It's going to be the same. So you got to pull the intake box out. What I like to do is I believe on these ones you pull the throttle body out, let it hang, and you can get the intake manifold to actually swing further. Don't forget there's a 10 down there for the bracket on the bottom of the bracket, bottom of the intake manifold. That's pretty much it. So I'm gonna get the intake manifold folded back. I get the plugs out, and that's pretty much it. Actually, I don't even need to pull the plugs. I'll just rotate it till, I'll pull the plugs because that's the best way to see about talk to the center. So, and that's it. We'll get into it, and fingers crossed that we're good to go afterwards. All right, so I got the manifold off and tilted back. As you can see, put a little piece of 2x4 just to keep it back. Usually on the N14s, I kind of stay back, but on these, it is what it is, just make it work. I also removed all this stuff because I thought I was gonna be able to pull the engine forward. Hard top, so you can get your head in there, be able to see the valves themselves on here. The cowling takes up a little more space. So I got my borescope. Already got 1 and 4 at TDC. So valves are closed. I already confirmed that with my borescope. And then I got the kit from next door to do the walnut blasting. I gotta grab the walnuts from the storage from the tool room. Other than that, I think that's pretty much it. Just do the best you can. You can use a pick for the back side of the valves if you can't get to them. I like to use like this guy. It's pretty good at getting back there and be able to scrape the back of the valves or the front of the valves, whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to get into it, get my light up, and fill up the tank and start blasting away. So here we go. All right, so I already started it. I just got in the groove and just kept going. So this is gonna be, I have one left still. So this is one cylinder. Cylinder number 3, I believe. Yeah, 3. Not as bad as the other ones, but here's 4 that I've already done. So obviously it's open right now, but if you go back to 2, which I've also already done. I'll get in here somewhere. Okay, that's 1. That's pretty good. Go back to 2 here. There's 2. There's 1 or 2, and then there's another one. The little extra, don't worry about it. This stuff is made to burn in the combustion chamber. So, I mean, obviously you don't want the valves open by any means, but that's by far not that bad. So, yeah, 3 and 4 weren't as bad as 1 and 2, but still definitely some carbon buildup for an N18. So I'm gonna get that. I'll get you a little video of me doing the last one. I won't put it on time lapse. I'll just play it regular, and that way you can kind of see everything instead of it just blasting through. All right. shiny now. No, now it's gonna need valve guide seals. Well, it is 5 o'clock on Tuesday after Christmas, and it's time to go. So we're gonna wrap this up tomorrow. Get you to start up on it, and for those of you that keep returning back to that channel, I appreciate it. I'll try to get you more documentation, more videos of some different stuff here soon on the channel. Probably gonna try to get that turbo for you, and then I do have this 4-cylinder engine mount that I'm going to try to get done tomorrow as well. So we'll see you in the morning. All right, well, it's the next morning. Decided to just throw the already got the intake on from last night. There's the air box, and then I put the intake tube, tightened it down. Always make sure these guys are all the way in. They will cause a check engine light, that one and that one. This one's just a pass-through, so technically you could just wire them together, and that'll eliminate the check engine light if that isn't open. This one though, this is the actual heater for the crankcase, so this one does need to be plugged in. There is a bypass for it, an aftermarket bypass. It's a resistor. There are a bunch of people out there that do it. I don't know much about it. I don't see a lot of them. I've seen them, but not a lot of them. Make sure you get your brake booster line on, and then that's pretty much it. Make sure all your sensors are in, make sure all your coils are pushed down. I'll end up tightening this guy here in a little bit, but want to run through the process of resetting the adaptations, which we want to do beforehand. This thing's going to start really rough. It may even cause a check engine light due to the carbon blasting. You're going to get that stuff in the cylinders. It's going to burn off, cause a mixture fault, and then probably a couple of misfires, and then it should end up being good after that. So I usually just give it a nice couple of throttle to the floor, just a couple of snaps, and usually kind of blows it all out. So so before we get into it, I always like to throw my battery charger on. So, and this is a ground, that guy, so you can use that. It's fun doing it with one hand. Positive cable. Make sure we're running. Battery's a little low. And then we get our ICOMs. ignition on. We got gas. Sometimes when you shut the door, it'll... No, it didn't. Okay. Sometimes if you shut the door or open the door, usually open, I think, it'll kind of turn off. So just go to the accessory mode. All right, we're all connected, as you can see here. Cylinders 1 and 2, those are the ones that were misfiring. Like I said, I swapped cylinders 1 and 2, plugs and coils, to cylinders 3 and 4. Still didn't follow. So what I'm gonna do is we go to engine electronics, adjustments, and delete adaptations. I don't need to worry about adaptations for timing control because I didn't mess with any of that, but this is gonna change adaptations for air and fuel. The fun part is go back and forth. Ignition off. On KO15. Key in, gas gauge shows. People always bring in their cars with 1 bar left. Makes it really convenient for a test drive. Okay. We'll delete. Resistant. Let's see. All right. I got to turn the exhaust fan. Because it will throw some smoke. What's wrong with it? Ain't got no gas in it. Wasn't too bad. On the side. Another repair. Gotta put some miles on it though. Probably put some gas in it for the customer there. Spending some money. So usually I do a fuel injection service. Unfortunately, our fuel injection container or tool, I guess, is broken. I'm working on getting my own. That way I have it. But look at that. There it goes. Better. Sometimes it just takes a little bit. Usually you just want to go drive it. But yeah, it feels okay now. I'm gonna pull up this fire detection, and other than that, that's carbon blasting in itself. Like I said, may end up giving this guy a soft birthday, but other than that, it's pretty much a repair.